We are growing blueberries this year. I'm gonna pop one off. Ooh, look at that. I gotta try it. Ooh, so sweet. It's so good. I'm gonna get the other one. You know what? We've been cheated. We've never really tasted real fruit. Get it right off the vine, it is a completely different taste. Oh, that's so good. So these are grapes. As you see, the Aurora white grapes starting to come in on the grapevine. We got some up here too. Looking forward to it. Good taste of those. This is all that. Oh, this is the lavender. Yeah. Would it smell if I rubbed it like the other one? Mm-hmm. Oh, that smells so good. Woo. These are the raspberries. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Starting to flower and starting to pop up.
This is the fruit. This is the flower.
This is the flower, but doesn't the fruit come out of the flower?
Yeah.
Right.
So this is the flowering stage, and then the fruit comes after the flower.
Wow. Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
They grew up to be like that big. I did 2 fingers in there. Like that long. They were crazy. It was crazy. It was so good. When they start coming in, you can't stop them. My wife makes the best kale. Gotta try kale. But kale, I wasn't even a fan of it until she started growing it, and I got to taste it for the first time. I grew up on regular, collard greens. But the first time I had some kale straight out of the garden, once you go kale, you never go back. We got tomato vines that are growing up. Are these like trellis?
Bamboo
trellis, yeah. So they'll grow up, right?
Well, they'll grow, and I'll, like I did over there, I'll start to anchor them.
Like she did here. Okay. Basil and cilantro. She uses this stuff already. She made, what'd you make the other day? The spaghetti? With the guacamole. And just came out here and started grabbing stuff. Put it in it. I'm like, it's good, it's good. The lettuce. She already done cut like 2 or 3 times off of this lettuce. And, used it for our salads. It's been really good, really good. This is what I grew up on right here. Down south, collard greens. You know what I mean? Pinto beans. Green beans, beans. So we got peas over here. This is up until you started growing it. And the first time I tasted that, I was like, where you been my whole life, Swiss chard. Like, it's not the stuff that you normally see growing in places like Inglewood. Luckily, we're not a food desert. There's food here.
Right.
All right. I know the big plant is the lemon balm. And if you rub the leaves, you will smell all that good lemon. Smells so good. We got hot and sweet pepper. So you'll see this is the pepper starting to grow here, and they'll get pretty big usually. Last year we kept cutting
That's
peppers.
a banana pepper.
This is a banana pepper? Okay. Oh, eggplant. Now, she didn't grow eggplant last year.
I tried. The squirrels kept eating them.
I never had an eggplant before I married my wife. She cooked eggplant for me one time, and I was like, why didn't I know what this was? So now she's growing it, so hopefully I'm gonna get me some of that eggplant parmesan again. These aren't grapes, these are blackberries? Yes, I was right. Look at the blackberries, they are coming in so beautifully, right? Did we grow blackberries last year? No, right?
They didn't fruit last year.
They didn't fruit. Well, we had a watermelon in this bed last year.
One watermelon.
One watermelon. This is
more kale. We like
and
kale.
The chives, right?
Those are the garlic chives and onion chives.
She's been using these. Now, this thing grows really fast, and she come out and cut it and use it in her cooking, and then come out the next week and she's ready to get some more. So it's really cool how quickly you can grow something and then use it right away. That's the stuff that I didn't recognize about farming. It's like how quickly something can grow and be used at your table, like within weeks. So it's really cool to watch us just come outside, pull things off, and then use them in cooking. So I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you, this is a big deal. I was somebody who didn't want to mess with new soil, who didn't want to do anything with farming, who felt like this was stuff that was only for my ancestors back in the day. And my life has been changed. I truly believe that the more you get your hands involved in the process of creating, then you begin to understand what it means for things to be sustainable, and therefore you desire not only to continue to participate, but to get others to do the same. I love Jeremiah 29, 4-7, where Israel's in exile, and it says, to the exiles whom I sent into exile from Jerusalem and Babylon, build houses and live in them. And then in the very next verse it says, plant gardens and eat what they produce. Y'all, that has changed everything. We are not just supposed to be consumers in our neighborhoods, but producers. Producers are sustainers, and sustainers are those who care about everyone. If you're really into seeing total communal flourishing for the common good, you need to get your hands in some soil. My wife's changed everything for me. Not only do I preach it, but because of her, I'm able to live it.